Meet the father of algebra, the title given to the great mathematician al-Khwarizmi. Al-Khwarizmi was born in the region of Khwarizm around the year 780 CE. Today, it's part of Uzbekistan, but back then it was under the rule of the Abbasid Caliph. So young al-Khwarizmi moved to Baghdad, the capital of this vast empire, which at the time was a center of trade and scholarship known as the Islamic Golden Age. When al-Khwarizmi was about 10 years old, his father died and his mother took him out of school to help support the family. But al-Khwarizmi was a prodigy. He taught himself math, and by age 21 had become an expert in the field. He spent his career traveling to different parts of the empire, working as a kind of math tutor for the wealthy. But al-Khwarizmi wasn't just good at math, he was a genius. He developed the first systematic method for solving linear and quadratic equations. And believe it or not, he actually coined the term algebra. Well, algebra in Arabic is al-jabr, which means something like the restoration of broken parts. This referred to the process of adding or subtracting quantities to both sides of an equation in order to solve for the unknown. Before al-Khwarizmi, mathematicians would just kind of guess solutions to problems, but he showed that there was a logical and systematic way to solve these problems, a way that we now take for granted. Al-Khwarizmi's most famous work was his book Al-Kitab. Al-Kitab, Al-Muqtisa, fi Hisab, Al-Guba, Al-Muktaba, Al-Gobala, which we would translate as the compendium book on calculation by completion and balancing. It introduced the world to algebraic concepts like the unknown variable, what we denote with the letter X, and the process of elimination. It also gave the world its first systematic way of solving quadratic equations. Unfortunately, the original text is lost to history, but we have a Latin translation from the 12th century that gives us a glimpse into the mind of this great mathematician. Al-Khwarizmi's revolutionary work laid the foundation for modern mathematics. It was studied by European scholars for centuries and helped to usher in the scientific revolution of the 16th and 17th centuries. So, next time you find yourself doing math, take a moment to appreciate the legacy of the great al-Khwarizmi, the father of al-Khwarizmi. That's all for today. See you next time.